Hey guys, welcome to Red Pill Therapy with Dr. Tony. We're going to check out this one here with this girl here in Miami. Her and her friends, they didn't get entry into a club, apparently because of her skin color and their weight. So let's check this out. And I'm going to give you a flip side of this coin to where, even though this is wrong, but you shouldn't really feel too bad for what happened to these women. So I know it's a controversial opinion, but let's check it out.
Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to figure out why I'm in the middle of Miami. Literally at what time?
When it's 12:44.
At 12:44, we go to a club called Mona. Do you know this club told me I'm too dark and too thick? Didn't let her in because she's too thick. Dark? Dark?
Have audacity.
What's really going on, Miami? Oh.
Alrighty, guys. So real quick here, off the rip, is this right? Of course, it's not right. People want to go out and enjoy themselves and be denied for reasons like this. Is it discriminatory? It sure is, and it's really too bad this is happening. But I'm just gonna jump in real quick and give you the flip side to this coin. While I feel bad for what happened to these girls, you got to look at it. This discrimination that these few girls, and this is not something this widespread. It's something that's very sporadic, or if anything, again, this is nothing that's going on every day in the clubs, 7 days a week in some part of the world. But I will tell you what goes on every day in the clubs, 7 days a week at some places all over the world is men getting discriminated against. These very women here who aren't getting their way in the clubs, and this is probably just the first time this happened to this woman. Otherwise, they'd have put this video out way back then. You know what? Guys get, and I'm not bitching or complaining about it, but it's just the reality. Men get denied entry to the clubs all the time, okay? If you are bringing a sausage party, meaning a bunch of dudes with you and just one other dude, you're not getting in, or at least you're going to the back of the line. You'll get in so late, it won't even matter when you finally make it in. Or we have to pay more, right? We have to pay, period. A lot of these women, they waltz in, they get in for free, they may get free drinks, and yeah, if they know the DJ, promoter, the owner or something, then there's more freebies, getting access to the VIP rooms, and we got to pay out of our pockets to get into the VIP rooms, especially places like Vegas and all that. You're coming 4, 5, 6, 8,000 bucks out your pocket or more. And these girls, they just walk in, go to your table, drink your drink, and if Drake comes in and he's right next door, bam, they're over next to him. So while this is wrong that it happened to these girls, it's something that happens to men all the time. I mean, back in, I think, 98, they made a whole movie about this called Night at the Roxbury with Will Ferrell and I think Chris Kattan. The whole movie was about these guys not being able to get into the club and getting kicked out. I mean, that was almost 30 years ago. So again, while these women, it's unfortunate, this happens to men all the time. And the flip side of this, we're all the women advocating for men to be able to have fair treatment to get into the club. It's a double standard that they enjoy. But when the double standard flips on them like it did with these girls, it's a viral video. So again, you ain't getting the sympathy from me. I really could give a shit less. So what? And on top of it, I'm going to tell you this. Look at it from the promoter, the owner's view. The kind of clientele, meaning men, who are the ones spending the money, they want to put those women in front of the men that they think those men are going to desire. Hey, I'm just going to tell you, if it's a non-black crowd, meaning the men that are there paying, spending the money and stuff, they know their preference is going to be non-black women. Is it discriminatory? Yes. But also, is it business? Yes. That's the same thing too. And hey, I just put it out there. Some of y'all don't want to hear it, but what's true is true. And once again, at the end of the day, I ain't got no sympathy for them. And hey, let's just listen to some more of what they got to say.
All too dark to get in the club? Yeah, no. Somebody need to let me know what's going on in Miami. Seriously.
Okay, as a Miami local, I'm going to tell you guys
Yeah, we got to skip through this part real quick. I want to hear this person.
Friday, there were 3 ladies that wanted to go into this nightclub called Club Mona. And basically, they pulled out their ID, and I guess the bouncer stopped them right then and there and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're too dark to get in the club." Looked at the other one and said, "Oh, you're a little bit too thick." And then the third one was, "Ooh, you're a little bit too dark and thick." Okay. So not only are you fat shaming people, but it is a whole colorism thing that goes on in Miami. Now,
All right, check it out. Fat shaming, color shaming. Yeah, on colorism. Yeah, sure it is. But hey, what about money shaming? You ain't as if a guy don't have the money to get into the club, then he's denied access or he can't get into the VIP. And gender right there. I mean, hey, this is gender discrimination flat out. Just as much as it's the same thing, gender or race, okay? They're both discriminatory, and it happens with men all the time. And nobody gives a fucking shit about it. And that's the irony. That's why I can care less about these women not getting their way once in a blue moon. I mean, man, just give me the world's smallest violin so I could play it for you. Okay, so let's continue to listen to the River of Excuses.
now, yes, I am calling out this particular club, but I've been to Miami before and they have done this before.
So what?
And I'm just like, do you guys have the right to do this as club owners? Like, can you literally tell someone they cannot come in the club because they're too dark and the way that they look? Like, money is money. Like, I've traveled to Thailand. We went in the clubs. We went everywhere. They welcomed us because
Yeah,
we
it's
had
different.
that, USD, and we had that bot. They didn't care about how we looked. So I'm asking you guys, do you feel like this is right? Like, put it in the comments. Like, if my
Hey, who cares? Once again, you know what? Again, you guys, the shit didn't work a few times. You got mad, you got pissed. If it happens to you one time, it's a big viral video. So, guys, really look, hey, it's just sometimes, the shoe gets on the other foot and it's just a big ass complaint. So, it's just one of those things. I don't see this as something that's going to be ongoing a lot. It's going to happen here or there. But again, first, guys, the difference between women and men, the lesson of this all is men, we know our place in society. We know what we have to do to get where we need to be. All right? The broke man, the guy who can't pull up with a nice woman to get inside the club and all that, we know what the work we need to do. Now, hey, look, if a person is dark, they can't do anything about that. Granted, I understand that. But if it's a big girl, too, she can do something about that. Because I'll tell you what, look at this girl. She's dark, too, but you know what? She's pretty. Probably because she's slim, too, and you can see that. She would probably have less problem getting in the club than a big, husky voice, horse sized, ratchet sounding, chicken headed as a woman anyways, like that other one I was going to tell you. That's the difference. Line them two up together. See who gets in. This one. Okay? So there you go. We know what to do to get where we need to be. So do they. They'd rather bitch about it. So, anyways, y'all, that's all I got to put out on this one. I just thought I'd bring it up, make a real quick video on it. So, like, comment, subscribe. The channel's getting started, getting going. I wanted to start blowing up. So, keep subscribing. And again, comment and show Dr. Tony some love here. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right, peace out.